Hi everybody. So I told you I would check in every week and try to give you an update on what my life is like as a unique presenter, as a mom, as a middle-aged woman trying to lose weight, and just life in general. First thing I'd like to tell you about is Unique. I started with the company a couple of months ago, and I would say the first question I'm usually asked is it easy to sell? Yes, it is very easy to sell. A lot of people are very interested in the makeup. And of course, the highlight of the makeup is definitely the 3D mascara. Now, if you take a look, you can see I have it on. And I have their eyeliner, their liquid eyeliner on. Today, I'm doing a very natural look. I don't have any eyeshadow on. I do have their lip gloss on and their lip liner, pouty, and foundation. And I like to keep it, for the most part, natural. I don't like to use a lot of makeup and stuff like that, but I would have to say with Unique Cosmetics, it doesn't feel heavy at all. Now, like I said, what a lot of people were asking me is the mascara and the makeup easy to sell. Yes, a lot of people are asking, about the mascara. They want to know, like, how is it put on, all that sort of stuff. It was great because it was Christmas and I gave a lot of it out as Christmas gifts. So I'm hoping that I will get repeat sales from that. I would also say that in December, in my team, We Love Lashes, I was one of the top 10 presenters. So that I'm very happy with. Do I regret doing this? No, absolutely not. I don't regret doing this. For the main reason is I buy the makeup anyhow. I buy it. So I've been a customer for over a year, and then I decided to be a presenter. So I already am buying the makeup. Now I'm having the joy of connecting with other women, of selling the makeup, and now I get half off items and I get unique cash that I can buy other makeup with. I love it. It's awesome. So that I would say for right now, my first week in January 2016, where I am with Unique. Of course, I'm at status yellow. And of course, I would love to get, some presenters and sell more makeup and stuff like that. But I really am trying to go into this with the mindset that I just want to do well. I just want to improve myself. That's what this is all about. I want to improve myself, improve my life, and Unique is a part of it. So hopefully I will have a great update again next week for you. Also, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is just being a mom in general. I had shared with you last week that my middle son has epilepsy. And it's been a hard break. He's 18 years old and he's on 2 different types of medicine. And we're still having seizures every day. So it makes life difficult. And I would say that anybody out there who is struggling with epilepsy or who has a loved one with epilepsy, I thought when they were younger it was really hard. When they're older, it's 10 times harder. I just think it's so much harder. I guess partly because he's 18 years old and he can't really be by himself. Like I said, he has seizures every day. Now they are what you would call an absence seizure. So usually it affects his right side and his arm will go numb. He kind of like zones out for a second and all that sort of stuff. And they'll last anywhere from a couple of seconds to up to a minute. But we also have the bigger seizures with the shaking and all that unconsciousness, that kind of stuff too. So we have both. Usually we don't see the bigger ones every day. Now, because he has been having them every day, and Christmas Eve and another day during break, I want to say it was right after Christmas, 2 really bad days, like almost 6 hours where he just wasn't himself. He didn't feel himself. He didn't look great. He just wanted to lay down. He was tired. That sort of stuff. So when we called the neurologist hopes that this is a reaction to the triliptol being increased. So that's what we're hoping and we're looking out for. They increased the triliptol at nighttime. So if we still see these in a couple of days and things haven't gotten any better, we might be going back in for another 24-hour EEG. And that just stinks, because what 18-year-old wants to go through this? I know what anybody wants to go through this, but he's just with me 24 hours a day. He is with me, he is with his dad, he is with somebody. When I tell you, we do not go out food shopping by ourselves. We do not do anything by ourselves. Matt is with us at all times. And he has an older brother who's 21, and he has a younger sister who's 15. So it makes life difficult, you know. He's the middle kid, and I know at times that my older ones and younger one gets left out of things, or I'm not able to make it, or we just had a time over the break where I bought tickets for us to go see Longwood Gardens, and we had to cancel because he wasn't feeling good that day. It was one of those days where he had the 6 hour long just not feeling good. I lost out on $100 and some odd and a great day, you know, but this is the life of having a child with epilepsy, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. I know questions are going to be asked, like, why don't we get a nurse or have somebody come in? We don't get a nurse because he doesn't want a nurse. He feels very awkward. He doesn't like it. You would imagine an 18-year-old doesn't want a nurse following him around. Other than the epilepsy, he's fine. You know, like, he walks and talks, he goes to the bathroom, he doesn't have any other physical handicaps, anything. So he doesn't want a nurse sitting around and staying with him at all times. And it just makes life difficult. It really does. You know, we had brain surgery a couple years ago, and he was good for a little while, and then it stopped, and he started having seizures again. And brain surgery at this point is not looking like an option. One is they feel that the seizures are a lot further into the brain, and two, I just don't know if I would go through that again with him. We knew going into it that they were going to cut out the occipital lobe, part of it, and he lost part of his eyesight, you know, so what are we losing now? You know, like, that's always my question. What's going to happen? I don't know, you know, and right now, as hard as this is, at least he's not losing another thing. You know, Matt doesn't know any different. This is how life has been since day one. He was born with epilepsy, had a pediatric stroke at birth, and nothing really has changed other than a year where we had some relief. So life goes on, you know. Every day he comes, he volunteers at my school. The kids love him there. The staff loves him there. I couldn't thank them enough because they really have made him feel like he really is contributing and helping out. And that's what life's all about. I just want him to feel like he's doing something. He's making a difference. That's all we really all want in life. So that's what I want him to feel. So hopefully he will. We start back tomorrow. So when we start back tomorrow, we start back at the gym. I hate the gym, but I'm going to the gym. And I am very proud to report that the doctor has said that I did lose 17 pounds. I'm so happy. And now when we go back to school, we go back to work, we'll be going back to the gym right after work. And I'm honestly looking forward back to the routine. I feel like my body is just like, blah, from all the holiday eating and having fun and staying up late and going out and all that stuff. So I'm kind of happy to be going back tomorrow into my smoothies, going to the gym, working out, getting back into a routine and all that stuff. So fingers crossed that I actually stick to it. So far, we've stuck to this since March. I have never stuck to this before in my life. If you're asking me for what helped, I would say finding Matt and going with him and knowing that I had to do this. I had to go with him. He needed to get exercise and go do something that other 18-year-olds were doing. Otherwise, I would never have done this. And we try to stick to it every week. I would say at least 3 times a week. If during the summertime, we pretty much go every day. So hopefully we stick with this, because I think at this point, it's a good routine. So I'll check in with you next week. All right. I hope you all have a great week. Thanks. Bye.